Hey, what's going on, guys? Henry Kaminski from uniquedesignz.net. And today's Daily Gem is all about last night's trivia night and a lesson in brand names. So let's break it down for you real quick. So last week, my wife and I went out to this bar on Wednesday to create some interesting conversation and to try to participate in this trivia night. And we bombed. We sucked so bad. Like after the first lesson, we were just like, done. We're out. I mean, the first round, right? So we come back this week with an army of family, and we said we're going to take down this night, and we're going to make it happen, right? So we had cousins, brother-in-laws, in-laws, everybody, right? There was like 8 of us. So we needed to create a name for our team. And we have this really funny cousin, and he created this name, Trivial Prosciutto. And it was hysterical because we come from an Italian heritage. My wife's Italian. My mom was Italian and Spanish, and all of my cousins and stuff, they're all Italian, right? So prosciutto is this Italian cured meat we all love. So my cousin comes up with this really funny, witty name, Trivial Prosciutto, right? And so every time the host said it, we would get chuckles from the audience. We would start dying laughing because we were like, let's see if the host could even pronounce this correctly. And she was nailing it, right? So we got a kick out of hearing this name every time it was said by the host. So what's the point, right? So I want you guys, when you're considering creating a brand name for either yourself, your product, your service, either you're rebranding something or you're starting something from scratch, make sure that you brand whatever it is authentically. Have it relate to you somehow, some way, right? Have it relate to the audience somehow, some way. Make it memorable. Make it witty. Make it impactful, whatever it is, right? I was working with a client yesterday on a strategy call, and he works with a very, very high net worth individual. And so we were coming up with different names, and we had a few different names in line that were really good, but not great. Because when we were digging down and digging deep, we realized that it's not about us so much. It's about our audience and how our audience is going to remember it, how our audience is going to take to it. So we were fumbling around with the name Indestructible versus Invincible, and finally we decided Invincible would be more of the better term or the better word to use for the brand that we were creating and we're about to create. So I want you guys to not take this lightly when it comes to branding your stuff, because if you get a funny name like Trivial Prosciutto and people start to people will never forget that in a million years. I know I won't, because it just has that characteristic of being memorable. So I'm going to keep this one short today, guys. But that was the lesson learned yesterday at last night's trivia, is when you're creating names, keep it memorable, keep it fun, keep it authentic, and watch how your audience connects with it. And I promise you, you will start to attract the right person into your business or brand. So hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Have an awesome day. I'll catch you tomorrow.